Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. I will never ever leave my husband for, the jewel. I will never, no matter what they do to me, no matter what they say to me, I am not going anywhere. I will not go because they are using something. The last few days, how can a man be changing the way he is changing? The last few days, everything was okay. Everything was smooth between myself and my husband. We had good time and everything. And now he is telling me I need to leave. I will not leave. I'm going to stay here and fight. I will stay here and fight. I am not going anywhere. Like I said earlier, if anybody is going to move me out of the palace, the person will have to move my body because I am not going anywhere. They say Ebony broke down in tears. She was crying, making so much fuss, like she was unhappy because she never ever expected that after that whole celebration. If you know her, she is this very outspoken one that will come on the media and say all sorts of things, make the whole thing look so sweet, so juicy. My husband and I, my this, my that, and all of that. So with everything that had happened, the birthday, she thought that, oh, mom, this thing is turning the way I had thought, because one of their, of course, we do know that one of their biggest fear is the jewel. Why is the jewel so much of a problem to them? Is because when it comes to the jewel, there are no basis for comparison. When it comes to the way the great lion feels and thinks and where he holds the jewel, no basis for comparison. Because if you look at the villa that they are putting up for the jewel, or more, it is not an ordinary place. It is not a place where a commoner, anybody lives. Like when you enter that place, for those who have already gone there, those who have seen it, you will just know that this is royalty. Royalty to the finest. Royalty of the highest order. I think the man is about to make a statement with what he is doing in that villa that he is making, building for the jewel. They said it's finished. Like, it is finished. They are doing the furnishing and all of that. People who are entering and coming out of that villa, Chimo, they said, Jesus, if you see that place, okay? And now, you and I know that by the time the jewel comes into that place, it will be such an embarrassment to others. It will be such an embarrassment to others, okay? Others, because they talk about marginalization. Why do they talk about marginalization so much? It's because of the way the great lion treats the jewel. Now, when the great lion, they felt like they were able to lead the man on because, of course, the great lion just was so angry, acted as if he was so angry with the jewel and all of that. But from what we are hearing, the jewel never knew anything. The jewel thought it was true that the great lion was believing everything they were bringing to him, but the man knew. Why is he a king in the first place? Why is he a king? Kings have wisdom. So he did not suspend his wisdom. He knew what he was doing the entire time. Remember how he brought food to the royal mansion? The food, they said he did not eat it. He brought the food to the royal mansion. In fact, the great lion finished them. He brought the food to the royal mansion. And the reason why he brought that food to the royal mansion was for them to actually think that things have gotten so bad, because that is something that the great lion would never, ever, ever do. And that was what even broke the heart of the jewel, because the jewel actually thought that things have gotten so bad that the great lion will bring the food that they cooked in the palace and bring it to the royal mansion. Things have gotten so bad. That was what the jewel was thinking. Not knowing that the great lion knew everything that he was doing. And then in the palace, these women were all very happy that, things were going their way and all of that. Right now, spiritually, they are incapacitated. they can't really do that much anymore. I don't know the extent for which they can do, but they say because of the immunity removal that they are completely incapacitated. It's just physical manipulations here and there that they started again that, that did not work. They say she fought with her own elders, like her voice was up, that she was so dramatic. And one of her elders was talking to her that she needs to calm down, that this is paranoia, that you cannot begin to act as if you can stay with a king even if he wants it or he does not want it. No matter how angry you are, this level of arrogance, whatever is giving you this level of arrogance, you need to know that it's going to destroy you at the end of the day. That, what is causing all the problems in her life is her envy, her level of envy for the jewel. That if she continues like this, everything is going to fall apart. That, they remember when they started talking to her. She kept following one of her uncle that was assuring her, giving her all the assurances in the world that no matter what happens, nobody has the right to pull her out of the palace, as if it is her personal heritage. Yes. That right now, the way he is talking, he should not forget that the king can get up and say, you cannot even enter the palace again and again. Look at, things have gotten so bad that the king is saying, go back to the UK. Do not come back until I authorize your return into the palace. So basically, what the king is trying to do is to ensure that, there is no kind of confusion and whatever, because as far as the king is concerned, your farende is going to happen next month, and the jewel needs to return back to her home. So they said Ebony cried. This time, it pained her. It was like, you took somebody so high, you dropped the person from that height to the ground. Like the person will drop even without balance. Nothing. That was what happened. She cried though. They said she is swearing brimstone and fire and thunder to Konekpo that she is not going anywhere. Nowhere, no UK. She is not going. That she has a right to stay in her matrimonial home. Nobody can remove her, and not for anybody, for that one. Is the jewel she's calling that one. That one that has taken everything away from you guys. You still call her that one when you should be respecting her by now. That is what people are saying. They say her reaction was very, very bad. I'll bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.